Hey, Modern Samurai viewers. Welcome to the day before Christmas 2017. You are watching me on the GoPro Fusion 360-degree camera. I will demonstrate that by panning out to the front of the car here so that you can see where we are driving, and then I will pan back. But the camera never moved. Look, no hands. It's a virtual camera trick, so I can pan 360 degrees. So if something happens while we're driving outside the car, it can be, oh my God, did you see that? And you will be able to see it. I do all that in editing. Anyway, I wanted to take a moment right before Christmas and talk about sort of capability sets and evaluating that stuff. Very, very briefly, I had a choice very recently. I have a list of upgrades, camera and equipment upgrades, rebuilding the office that go along with the new business structure that we're putting in place for 2018. So as we move away from software consulting for small clients as a service, we're moving. I'm moving into more infrastructure consulting for my personal clients, and then I'm obviously working for this big client in New York on that longer term contract, which is where most of my professional software development skills are being utilized right now. Anyway, as we're doing that, what that's freeing up for me is a lot of time and attention that I can put into Production Dojo, that I can put into some of the film and video stuff I've been working on. And so the time has come to upgrade a little bit. I spent 2017 working in a very minimalist equipment setup. I have my Panasonic G7, which I got last Thanksgiving for almost no money. I think I paid less than $500 for that camera. I've bought one extra lens for that camera, one inexpensive prime lens. I've been using my iPhone, and I had one GoPro that I was making use of, and that was kind of it for camera gear. I had the DJI Osmo, which is a small gimbal for my iPhone, and you've seen me use that in vlogs, and that was kind of where we were. And I think we've made good use of that, but as we move forward, I want to sort of expand the kind of shots we're getting, and I want to change the way I'm presenting information. So I'm moving into a slightly more narrative format. Don't get me wrong, I'm not turning into Casey Neistat or anything, but it would be nice to chain events together a little more than I do now. And in order to do that, as a one-person sort of vlogger on the fly, I don't really see myself doing that Survivor Man Bear Grylls thing where I well, take the diner right there. Let's say that I wanted to show a shot of me getting in, going to that diner to meet somebody. The traditional way to do that in the vlogging world, I could do it the way I would normally do it, which is you would watch me in the car, and then we would go to the diner, and then I would grab the camera and we would go in. Or I could go to the diner, go inside, ask somebody if they minded, put a camera down on the table looking at the door, and then go back outside, come back in, walk by my own camera, and yada, yada, yada. I can do that, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. The other option is I could pull up a block away, fire up a drone, FAA regulations allowing, of course. I wouldn't ever want to do it where that wasn't allowed. And I could go park that drone over the parking lot of the diner from a block away. I don't have to worry about anybody stealing the camera. Nobody can reach it. It's not going to bother anybody. It's not a hazard for anybody. And then I would just pull into the parking lot and then grab my drone. And that would take me essentially no time at all. And I wouldn't need to do multiple pickups and breakdowns, particularly with something very small like a DJI Spark. So anyway, I wound up picking up a DJI Mavic Pro Platinum. So now we have two new pieces of gear for 2018. We have the GoPro Fusion 360, which we're experimenting with now, which might be really good for vlogging because it would get me, it would get somebody else. If I did an interview, I could pan back and forth. Now there is a little distortion in this image. We'll see whether or not it's so frustrating that I don't use it as a primary vlogging camera. It may just be for special occasions. I'm not 100% sure yet, but that's why we experiment with this stuff. And so we have this, and we have the DJI Mavic. And sometime in 2018, I suspect we're going to upgrade the primary camera, but that's a lower priority because the priority right now is to fundamentally add new types of capabilities. So this gives us something that we can't do otherwise. Mavic gives us a huge capability boost, and I'll actually put some footage from the Mavic in the corner over here, maybe, or you might have seen it in the intro and the outro if I decide to do that. And the upgrade to the GH5 is more about quality. It's an incremental quality improvement over the camera I have that fills that niche. So right now we're expanding fundamental capabilities, and then we'll go back and upgrade some of the stuff we have. My Surface Book Pro, we're going to go to a Surface Book 2. The G7 is probably going to a GH5, though I might look at the A7 R3 kind of a deal. Anyway, I don't know why I thought you guys would be interested in that, but I thought you were. So here we are finishing up with this 360-degree camera. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have a fantastic holiday and a great Christmas. And we will definitely talk again before the holiday. Okay, you guys, take it easy and have a good one. Bye-bye.
Through the fields of our paths, feelings power.